NEON, Neonode, and Tech.
Morning, 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 morning. All right, let's see what we. Apple popping. Cool. Nice pop out. You. Of this. All right, so I'll keep Roku on the watch, but I need Roku to get above 57.11, get us out of a range, and I can probably put higher. Then looking good. For a second, 75.47 need to break that, hold above upside. If not, we can probably pull back. Market is currently pulling back here. Also watching that. A lot of things. Again, guys, I'm just coming back from vacation, so I just want to take small positions, nibble a little bit here and there, see what I can get out of things. The chip sector is also pulling back pretty nasty. You haven't read up on any news. I don't know why they're pulling back, but you got two nasty pulls happening within AMD, MU, and Nvidia. Not much. I was watching Goldman Sachs this morning. Earnings numbers were pretty good. Not sure why they got hit the way that they did. All right, so market is holding on the pullback, held levels. Wouldn't say it. Nasdaq is looking better than the S&P 500 right now. I'm watching both right now. The S&P 500 is actually pulling right into support. We'd like to see it hold this level. If not, I don't think we'll get too much more out of this square. So watching Apple as well off on the side. Apple is actually testing the downtrend. Needs to break that to get more upside. Then I think you guys get that 200 level. On the side over the weekend, Friday, be that 200 downtrend that we're looking at. Need to break that for more upside. If not, almost pretty much maxed out. But right now, you got a nice flag forming. Flag holds up. You should continuation. That need this flag break here. There goes Roku. Roku's starting to look good, like I was telling you guys. Need to break that to get more upside. Roku goes or hit. But you need to watch more. That here's the Roku. Square, you got to pop off that level I was also talking about. But again, you need this break. Hold above, get more upside. Until then, you got to be careful with that one. Let that get away from you. That candlestick close above, you should get that pop that you that one. Now square is what I'm watching. Like square range, everything so far. At this moment. Coming into a key trend on square, which once we get up there, if we do get up there today, to be here. A lot of resistance right in here, 545 area. If we can push there, we need to pop that to get more upside. If not, here's the flag form. So again, to get more upside, we got to pop this. But I'll be watching now. There we go. Careful here, guys, on this square. I don't like what I'm seeing on the 500. Getting a nice little pullback on the 500. Nasdaq is starting to pull back. So once I'm starting to see this, what I'm going to do now is even more. All right, this pulls back, start pulling back. The level that you can start looking for a pullback is to that 75.38 level. We can probably put that level on here. 38. That one's pull back off. 38. Okay. So far right now it's going to probably pull back, but again, we have this support here, the range break that I was looking for. We got it. Got a nice little pop off of it. Now if we pull back, hopefully the range break holds, retest that. But again, the S&P 500 is pulling back pretty nasty. NASDAQ is probably holding up nice. As you guys know, the S&P 500 is pretty much at a key breakout level. That's what I'm watching. So this is what I'm at. I can pop. Let's start. Yeah, I missed that one. I seen Anthony. I seen that Disney run. I think Disney does have more upside. I typically like those once they break and create new highs. I can flip it. Let me just put a trailing stop on this. With Disney, Anthony, I do like it. The range break, I think it does have more upside. All-time high, if I'm not mistaken, on it. It's just I missed that whole ride, the whole news. I thought I would have gotten a similar move off of my thought process. I played Roku off this when Disney was releasing that news last week. So I took Roku on a swing. All right, Square's still moving. Square's looking good. I took Roku on a swing. So what happened was, since I knew Disney was creating a whole new streaming thing with Netflix and stuff, I thought I would got a big move out of Roku, since they have Fire Sticks, and that'd be another way that you can possibly watch it. I thought it was a plus for Disney, I mean for Roku, but I got to pop to 60, then I pulled back and I sold. I should have just played Disney straight out. But I do agree. I think that has way more upside. That news. That was awesome. Great news. So I do agree with you, Anthony. Firefighter. But you know me, I love my Square. That's where I'm sitting at, on Square. Almost there, guys. 75.45 is the spot that we wanted this morning. Give it time. Now don't choke it. We can raise these stops up a little bit. Oh, Christ. Almost there. That. It okay. Pull back, we'll look at. There's Roku, guys. Getting that spot broke, breaking out of that range. Look for that to push towards that 57, 66, 65 area. That's probably. So the spot would be 57. Need to break that 57, 69. Probably get another. But you got two key. Get through these areas and you can get that push. 67. 60, 74. So that's what I'm looking at. Here it comes. This is why I said wait for that range break. Why I said wait for the range break. Once you get the range break, give you more of a confirmation that you push to the upside. Pretty much happening. Have a nice uptrend. Pull back on this now is probably going to be at 56, a 96 area if it does. Where everything is pushing out pretty nice. Getting what we're looking for. Great morning so far, guys. I won't be on too much longer. I told my wife I will start doing less time on live stream. We can get other done. There it goes. Spot hit right into it, as you can see. That Roku pretty much traded out like I thought it would. See if you get that back up to 60. Have one more level to take out, which would be 58.21. Break that level, you can get a nice push towards that 60 area. That's going to be a nice little. So if you look at the overall position, overall picture, you're breaking out a downtrend channel. Once you break out that downtrend, trying to start pushing. They haven't got a trend reversal on it. Roku still needs to put in some. Square, almost there, guys. Almost there, guys. Almost there. Almost. Once that spot hit, I think I'll shut down for today. Great start of the week. Don't need to do any more trading. Not forcing anything more. Happening. Pull back. 75.68. Pull back. Give it that. Train that trend break them out. Hey, Anthony, firefighter. Here we go. I was testing it. If it break them out on my remainder. Also, I think pretty much good morning for me. If this breaks, that'd be it. Back. Now NASDAQ is starting. Well, that being said, I'm just going to take profits. This one. Hey, you. Hey, firefighter. I was looking at Goldman Sachs. I was reading their numbers this morning. There was up. Did I miss something? I don't know if I missed something on it, but I thought their numbers were pretty good. But I noticed that they had downside guidance, but I didn't see where they pretty much mentioned the downside guidance. Guys, watch that square. This level right here breaks. This will pull back to that 75.70. 77.570 can't hold. You can start getting a sell off. Overall market is starting to sell off, which is the S&P 500 and the NASDAQ. Both are pulling back right now. So this is why I'm taking profit. I'm running. I'm not going to give it trend break. But with firefighter, I was looking at NASDAQ. I was looking at Goldman Sachs numbers. I thought it was pretty good. I was shocked that it sold off. Did you see some, or did I miss something on why it pretty much sold off this morning? I wasn't sure, so I just didn't touch it. Roku hit the spot. Just couldn't hold above it. Getting that pullback as mentioned. Roku square pretty much hold up, but I am completely out of that one. So I'll just let that one be. Roku, again, spot hit. Couldn't break it. Told you need to hold above it to get more aside. Pull back, right? Currently holding the trend on it. So with Roku, as long as you hold that trend, pretty much holding it. Hopefully flag break, flag break. You should get that push and then possibly break that 57. Need that flag break. Okay, so you ain't all right. That's cool. Yeah, that's the only reason why I didn't trade. I couldn't figure out what was going on with it, so I just stayed away from it. I didn't like to sell off pre-market, so I stayed away from Goldman Sachs. And another thing that's shocking to me this morning, and like I said, I'm just getting back, so I got to get caught up on what's happening around the market and all this other stuff to give me a better feel on what's moving and how things are moving. But the other thing that kind of surprised me was how Square is pretty much still pushing this morning. So I don't even know if Square has moved. All right, so it should start breaking down here. It's breaking that trend. Roku can't break out again. Just give it to that trend if you're still playing that Roku. This trend break, I would get out because now you have the S&P and the Nasdaq pulling. So I would watch that carefully. Let's go to Square. Square. The reason why I just didn't understand. Normally Square trades with the market. Today's trading against the market, which is surprising. So got the trend break now. I think this probably starts selling off right into the support. Support can't hold, you get more downside with the Nasdaq, and but we'll see. I think, you know what, earnings are coming up. So my question is, will they buy this up into possibility? Oh well. Yeah, see, I didn't get that one. Wait, I didn't get that off of the earnings report I read. I didn't see that. Yeah, I didn't get that one. Square guys, you guys can probably raise these that pullback level. Edit that. I'll raise. No longer in this one, so all you guys, you can probably raise that, probably tighten that up with the market pulling. I'll probably do the 75.80 to give you a tighter stop on that. It missed on. Yeah, I didn't get that one. Pull. See if this 75.80 holds. If that doesn't hold, pretty much sell off. So again, guys, you know how I trade. It's two things I look for. First thing is trend break, then the pullback level. Pullback. So first reason why you should be out of this trend broke. Some people like to give it to the pullback, the healthy pullback, which is holding. See if they can get the bigger trend break, which would be, well, the flag. You guys look at it here, flag level. The flag forming. Da, 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 da. So when you get this pullback, typically this is considered a healthy pullback, but sometimes on this healthy pullback, you break this level and get the continuation sell off, what you're doing now. I typically just like to take profits if I get out and it does bounce. Oh well. Let's see what happens here. If this level can't hold, I think off right into, see, can sell off some. Look at Roku. Roku couldn't break. Roku is also selling off. Here's Roku. That was the pullback level. Pullback level couldn't. Whoop. Bye bye. That's why I typically take it and run. Where Apple pullback, I need right around, might be a little off on my pullback level. We'll see. Again, I use these new indicators. It's been working out for me pretty good. Sometimes the minute give you false indication, but right now you got the sell up top. It's like a trend type thing. Basically, it does pretty much what I'm already doing with these trend breaks and stuff. Another confirmation. Trend broke. That alert triggered. Sell off. Sometimes the false indications. Most part, if I'm seeing it off my trend, in this also confirming that over and sell off. Take your profits and JP, good morning, morning. So there it goes, guys. This is why I said run. This is why I don't always give it to a pullback. Sometimes just profits. When again, the S&P 500 and the Nasdaq was selling off. Another reason why I was pretty much saying, hey, take your money. Pretty much see why. Yeah, overall, you're just in a bigger time frame range with Square. Again, guys, I'm just getting back. I got to get the feel of everything. I'll probably be doing, but if you look at it, these are what I was looking at, levels and stuff. Look at the overall range. That's why I took Square this morning. Felt that we had it at the bottom of the range. Held up, looking for that pop. Couldn't break pre-market lows. Everything looked good for me, so I wanted to see if we can bounce it right into the top of the range. First spot was actually right here. Once I seen us break it, I knew I'd probably pop it right into the top. Pretty much got that level. That's it, bro, guys. So that's all I was playing on that. You guys wonder why I was trading Square, why I took Square. Again, I got to do some figure out what's moving. The other thing I need to find out is what's going on with NVIDIA, the chip sector, basically. Notice when I got back, that sector, not a big sell-off. I think it might be a little correction, I'll say. We'll see. Got time before it happens. Watching it. Scalps on it from time to time. We'll see. Malik, good morning, Malik. Hey, I'm trying to do what I do, Malik. Good morning. So that's that. What else? Let's go back to Square. Again, guys, this is why I say take profits and run. As you guys can see, Square is now selling off almost to the spot I said it probably would sell off if that breaks. Testing it now, 75.47. That level breaks, you test that pre-market trend. Can't hold pre-market trend, you go back and test. See if you can. We'll see. Again, Nasdaq, S&P 500 still selling off. Chip sector selling off. Financials, still holding up. I'm not financial. Sorry about that. Tech sector is holding up, but still getting a little pullback on the tech sector. That needs to get some kind of rally going. But that can also start pulling back as well. Financials look like financials are probably catching the bottom here. If they are, you can probably start looking at financials, see if you can bounce the financials, like your JP Morgan. Like they probably pretty much fell off, is probably catching it late. This is what I tell you guys, look for the basin. Once you spot a basin like this, you set this top right here. Once you break that top, start forming a trend reversal. If you also really look at it and you want to look at that trend, you want to get that second confirmation. Your second confirmation would have been this trend break. Once you got that trend break, range break, thoughts are just see if you can pop that. Goldman Sachs might be a little tougher to do because, like I said, I think they missed on revs, whatever it was. Look at Goldman Sachs. Probably bounce it, but it's going to be a harder bounce because same thing with Goldman Sachs. If you really want to look at it, you have to wait for that trend break to happen. It's testing it now. Haven't confirmed. Oh, it pretty much did break at it. So you break it, tight stops on this. Like got a little bit of negative and positive in between with it. Might be a harder trade. Trade this go. If you do want to trade it, your stops will probably have to see if you can pop this. Not a bad risk reward on this Goldman Sachs, right? See if you can. That's Goldman Sachs. VA, as you guys know, had a little bit of information coming out on Trump. Renamed the whatever else and all this other. That a little late to the party. Break, getting your little push on that. But again, I'm just looking at the overall market. NASDAQ and the 500, both are still selling. Not getting a bounce. Like to see. Also looking at the futures. Futures are a little extended to the downside. Testing the downtrend right now. Break that downtrend. Pop. Square right into that level. Held up. And same thing with Square. You need to break that level to get that second pop to the right. Pull right into 75.47. Spot held. You can either play this recent trend or give it to the overall trend. First level, I think that you would have to reclaim and hold above is 75.60. 75.63. Get above that level, hold above it, then out this level. Till then, probably still. S&P 500, little extended, might get a nice pop off that one now. But until you start getting that trend reversal, I wouldn't be. JP, yeah, it'll be on the channel tonight. All these are recorded live. It's done live. So once I shut down, it just automatically does whatever it does and posts it on the YouTube. Yeah, it all gets posted afterward. Again, Roku, guys. Roku might be giving a second opportunity down here. You guys wanted to retrade that one. Roku pretty much did what I thought it would do. Pop, the sell off. Now you wait for that trend break, which I already given you here. Once you take out this trend, probably push back up to 57.11. Start pushing this back up. But this needs, like I said, Roku needs to put in some work. That's still stuff. Hard to trade Roku versus some of the other. But Roku gives you good movement. Like did that. Video, the chips still selling. NASDAQ. Financials. Did we get the bouncy? Look at that. Beauty, right? Look at this. JP Morgan. Great risk reward. I don't know if you guys took it, but again, this is what I look for. This is why not over trading. I came back from break, but look at JP Morgan, right? Facing, trend break, take it, risk just below. Boom. Look at it. Look at this beauty. This is what you call a beautiful set. Goldman Sachs, I told you guys that's a little harder, but also had a good setup as well. Goldman Sachs. Look at that, right? Told you guys. Go here. Boom. Nice little setups. Tight stops on it until you get the bigger move out of it. And that's basically it, guys. Again, I would adhere trading these now with the market pulling back. When I say market, I'm looking at the S&P 500 and the NASDAQ. With both of them selling off, I would have extreme tight stops. You don't want to get caught up in it if it continues to sell off. Remember, we're testing key levels that we need to break out of to put higher on the NASDAQ and the S&P. Those are levels that you're looking for. So just tight stops on everything. And there you go, guys. JP Morgan and Goldman Sachs, both was great. Told you Roku was setting up second push to the upside. Getting that now out of Roku. Facing, right? Your risk would be probably down here, or you can use whichever. Once you pop this, Roku should give you a second. Tight stops on it. Tight stops. I think Roku would be one of the harder ones to do again because I told you guys That's still in a down channel. So you're kind of trading against the trend. Trend is your friend. Always remember that. A little harder one with Roku. All right, no problem, Jake. We're going to square basing, pull back. Got the second trend break. Need to take this level out to push. But again, all these are going to be hard to bounce, like I keep saying right now, because you have the S&P 500 and the NASDAQ selling. Start seeing that. It's harder to bounce these. You have an overall market trading again. Let's MU first out of the chip sector. MU is the only one that I'm seeing a nice little bounce. If that start pushing, MU starts pushing, that means you can probably get follow through. You guys can see, look for the range break if you can get a push. So when MU is probably going to lead this bunch today, it seems like. So if MU is leading the bunch, then you can start looking at the AMD sector, like AMD, for example. As you can see, you're having the base forming here, right? Now you just need that trend break to happen. That might need that break. See, it breaks it. Pretty much the same. NVIDIA and AMD are both lagging behind MU. You might be the telltale sign to tell you guys try to bounce. Up. Need to break that, pop that, get that trend reversal going, get a nice square. Guys, I just have to be disciplined. I don't like over trading. Took my positions, made what I wanted to make this morning. Happy with it. Now I just sit back and watch. Take it out, hold above it.
See you.
Red to green. Good look over. Get another. Also show less range. Give huge range. And also extremely slow. All right, guys. Well, that's it for me. I think I had a pretty good morning. I'm not going to overtrade with this being my full-fledged. So I'm just going to stop it from here and then pick up tomorrow, see what I can nail in the morning tomorrow. Trying to also keep the videos a little short. I had a few people reach out with saying that the videos was pretty long. It's hard for them to watch it all. So that's another thing I'm going to work on so people can pretty much flip through it and see what's going on. You guys feel as if I should keep them long? I don't know. But I'm just trying to keep everybody happy, I guess. So with that being said, guys, if you like what you're hearing, please subscribe to the channel, give it a like, leave a comment below. Let me know what I can fix, what you guys want to see more of. I'll work on it on my end. Other than that, guys, that's it for me today. I'll see you back tomorrow. We'll have another fun day trading. Take care, guys.